Need a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda.
I'm looking for a second.
Second.
Okay. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right. Approval of the minutes of the September 11th, 2023 Park Commission meeting. The only thing I would say we should add on there is that, yes, Andrew was excused. We didn't make that specific for last week, and he did call in with an excuse. And this week he has an excuse for, so we need to put that in the minutes. Does anybody want to volunteer to take the minutes? No? Okay, I'll try and scribble them in here as I'm going along. So I need a motion to approve the minutes of September 11th.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. There he is.
Aye.
Signing of per diem slips have already done. Secretary's report. All right. We did mention that the minutes should reflect for today and for last week that Andrew has been excused. He's got a medical excuse, so that's why he was not at the meeting. Just make a little note of that. And the treasurer's report.
All right. We've got a couple of different ones on there. We've got Knox Company, which is a Knox box for the concession building at White Park. The fire inspector did an inspection and noticed that that wasn't there, along with a fire extinguisher. But they have, I have not gotten the bill for a new fire extinguisher yet. So as of right now, it's just the Knox Box Company, which is $230.
Okay.
Then we have two bills from Mannequin Smith. One for the master plan for $440.10. One for the pickleball court project at Car Park at $1,260. Along with the other bills, totaling out to $5,343.27.
All right. Did you want to do the Knox
Why is there no
Company?
revenue?
I did not receive anything for revenue in my mailbox.
Did you get a report from the rentals?
Not that I saw in my box, no.
Did you request one?
Nope.
Okay.
There should be revenues in here somewhere.
They're not in there, Carol.
It's not going to be.
They're not going to
No,
be in there.
That was last
Not
month.
monthly anyway.
Okay. All right, so I will make a motion to approve the general maintenance for Knox Company for $230. Second?
I'll second.
Okay, Aaron?
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
Carol, yes. Chaz?
Aye.
Okay. Motion passes. And then I will make a motion for Mannequin Smith to pay the two bills for Mannequin Smith, $1,260 and $440.10.
I'll second.
Okay. Aaron?
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
Carol? Aye. Taz?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Motion passes. And now we need a motion just for the rest of the bills, which I will make a motion to approve the rest of the regularly scheduled bills.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
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 Okay. Treasurer's report is finished. I did not receive anything from community education today, so we will skip that. And presentations. Ladies, you want to step up to the mic?
I'm Veronica Holmes. I live at 8416 Lambert Drive in Lambertville. And these are my friends Janine and Peggy. And we're here today because we still walk at Anstead Park, but we also walked with a friend of ours, and her name is Carol Smith, and she also is a Bedford resident. And we are interested in either planting a tree, perhaps an oak tree, as you suggested, Carol, at Anstead Park in her memory, in her honor, or if there's something the Park Commission would like to have done there, give us ideas back for that. So we wonder what we need to do next to get that, if that is something that we can do, and what we need to do next.
Okay. I think it's a great idea myself. I don't know how anybody else feels. As long as we have the room out there and a spot to place it where it's not going to impact the prairie itself, but on the edge, I think it'd be a great idea.
Are you talking about putting in a tree, or do you want to put some sort of a plaque or commemorative or something as well?
What we were thinking as a tree, one thing Carol loved was birds, and so I Googled what's the best thing to plant for birds, and ironically, oak tree is something that the birds love.
Okay.
So it's kind of like maybe nature's talking to us that that's what it wants.
Well, that'd be cool. If you're going to do it, why don't we, and I don't know how big of a tree you're anticipating, but let's put a birdhouse in the tree that has her name or something on it.
That's a great idea.
That'd be cool.
Not necessarily a plaque in the ground, but just something that it involves itself and we can put her name on without disrupting the nature.
And that's another thing is I don't know how to source a native tree. So if
You
you
have some local
link
nurseries
to
that we
help
can
us out with that,
put you in touch with, sure.
that'd be great, yeah.
Motion to approve a tree as long as Carol likes the location.
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Thank you. Thank you,
you.
ladies.
You guys
I'll
sure you
talk
don't
to
want to
you
get?
later.
Okay,
You sure you
thank
don't
you,
want to
Carol.
get Mannequin Smith involved in this and make sure that it goes somewhere okay?
No, we're
We
good.
could probably
If you
give them a
feel
couple
that's necessary,
$1,000.
I mean, if you feel that's necessary, Chaz.
No.
Okay, that brings us to public comment.
Gail Kane, 1056 West Temperance, oak tree, large, large, large canopy, and they're messy. And there's various types. So do some homework. You got your red oak, your white oak, your pin oak. They all change their colors differently. They all drop leaves at different times. They all have different sizes of acorns. And if you plant it in the prairie, it will shade and will prevent that stuff from growing properly. So if it's at Anstead, go back into the woods and plant it there, and the deer will love to eat those acorns. That's all. Thanks.
Thanks, Gail. All right, ladies, thank you. Okay, approval of the resolution for sale of the park property. I have not received that resolution. We were supposed to have it by today. No. Okay. We're going to bump that up to the next meeting, I guess. Again. And tree removal estimates for Parmalee Park. Did we get in touch with anybody for Parmalee?
Somebody needs to meet the people that did the one at Wheeler Park. Somebody needs to meet them over there. I attempted to over the weekend, but we were not able to coordinate to meet at the same time.
Who are you trying? Who are you trying to get there? What company?
Yard repairman,
That
the
was
ones
it.
that cut the tree down at Wheeler.
Okay. And it's over 1,500, so you're going to get three prices.
If it's over 1,500, they're just going to bring it down.
The other one
The
wasn't.
maintenance is going to clean it up.
The other one was 800, I'd be astonished.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're
Just
just
to bring
taking
it
it
down.
down.
And the other one was much larger.
Okay.
So
So it should be good.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Aaron, thank you for taking that on. And then I've got discussion of budget reapportionment, and that was basically because you and I had discussed a little bit about the backstops at White Park. And so tell us once again what you had in mind for the backstops. Do you want to replace backstops?
No, I
You want
want
to
to
paint backstops,
let's paint them.
Yeah, I want to spend $1,500 to paint the backstops.
to paint the backstop.
Coming out of our maintenance budget.
Okay. And how do we feel about that, Chris, budget-wise?
I make a motion to spend $1,500 out of our maintenance budget to hire Liddell, or $14.99, whatever the amount is that we're allowed to do, to paint the backstops at Diamonds 1 and 2 at White Park. The two on the corners, the two that everybody drives past, the two that
Yeah.
are rusty eyesores.
So this is still discussion of budget reapportionment?
I agree. I've been at White Park. With those two backstops being painted, that would kind of bring it together with the rest. The rest look in really good shape.
Yeah, And they've replaced the rest for thousands and thousands of dollars. This is $1,500 to paint 2.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just in the future, we may have to end up going and requesting more money in our maintenance. I know I found a way to probably pay for the roof, but I'll have to attend a Maine Township Board meeting when that comes. To be able to transfer, a planning commission meeting and a township meeting to be able to acquire the money for that. But, yeah. I don't know. I think it would look nice at White Park. It would kind of pull it together.
Motion to approve.
Second.
There we go.
Okay, all in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Or individually, go ahead. Aye? Aye?
Aye.
Aye, all right.
What's the name of the company? Or
Liddell.
Liddell.
Liedel. Power.
Is it power cleaning and, yeah.
Okay, other than Anstead, we're talking about a tree. We already discussed that. I've got nothing else going on there. Cars Grove, do we know? Anything else going on for Cars? Andrew's not able to be here.
The grass looks good over there so far. I know Steve Brighton plans on doing some more like broadleaf preventer and crabgrass preventer stuff next year on that field, which is already included in what we've paid. So no, it looks nice.
Okay. And we've got the bids out, or they're getting the bids together for the pickleball.
And I got the bid out for the roof.
Got the bid out for the roof.
Bid, it's on township website. I've called. I've been able to contact 2 companies so far to let them know that there's a bid up for a flat roof at Car Park.
Who wrote the specification for that?
Me and Al helped.
Okay. So pouring the flat concrete pickleball court, we got an engineer involved, but when it comes to replacing the roof, we just flew by the seat of our pants.
No, I did some research.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
Okay, all right, thanks, guys. Parmalee.
looks good. You know, I went to the Blissfield skate park and walked around. I went to the Blissfield skate park and walked around. It's similar to ours, but, you know, I don't know. I wonder if they have the behavioral issues that we have.
What's theirs made out of?
Same stuff.
Is it?
So,
Okay.
yeah. I
I've
was
driven past it a few times.
fascinated. It was really like the same stuff, you know, but it's probably, you know, better maintained in a sense. It's probably less used. Although, you know,
it's out there right in
I've
the
never
middle
seen
of
anybody out there, you know. There was no one there when I went by. But I wonder, it's just like, how are we going to tackle our skate park? And it's like, what if I went jump by jump and found a company and we just did, what's this? What if we did like less than 1,500 per, you know, jump? Like, hey, you know, if I find a company who can repair this jump, then that jump, then, you know, each thing one by one piecemeal, that might be easier to tackle than like trying to
Find one
write
company
specs,
yeah.
put a bid out, get the repairs done in that way, because there's no way we're going to stay within a reasonable budget once we tackle it like that. So I don't know. I mean, I still just sort of thinking how we're going to do this thing. Like, investing lots of money in a skate park seems like the last thing we should do, at least at that part of our parks, because the behavior, I mean, now that it's summer, now that school's over, it's been a little better, I guess. You know, I mean, the mess and just, you know, people, vagrancies, or I don't know what you really call it, but I don't know. I mean, certainly I'm I'm all ears on the skate park. I don't want to spend taxpayer money spending $50,000 or more on a skate park that maybe should be taken out for, you know, behavior issues. But it also clearly needs to get something done to it by next summer.
Has there been issues lately?
No, that's not. But like
The usual.
Well,
Board-
since school's
board's
been back,
taken
you know,
off
I mean,
and
like I
stuff.
haven't had to, you know, I haven't addressed anybody there about me leaving a mess or anything.
Okay.
But it's so
Since the kids went back to school.
right. I mean, it's really such a summertime thing, you know. It's like it's just a hangout place in the summer. And what do we do with it? But what do you guys think? What if I started bringing a series of repairs under
approve it.
$1,500.
That's the way you do it.
Is it? I mean, it seems like it's.
Yeah.
It seems like it's not. I mean, it's.
It is, but you'll get in trouble because you're not allowed to piecemeal projects just to stay under the budget.
Yeah.
Right, like that. I'd be piecemealing the project to stay under the budget, exactly. But like, then again, each jump is its own thing. So I don't know. I mean, I might.
I mean, you either take out the jumps that are in bad shape and leave the ones that aren't.
I just looked up real quick. You can buy brand new ones for under $1,500. So we could tear out the old piece, drop in a brand new piece, bolted down. That
Really? Show me the ones you looked at. I mean, because
I'll
they're
show you
like,
after.
it's
Maybe replace
lots
one
of
ramp at a
different
time.
material put together.
That's a good idea. We got a letter from we didn't. Trudy got a letter from our insurance company. It says the township should consider having a qualified contractor perform an inspection or evaluation of the skate park surfaces and structures for integrity.
Smith.
Some surfaces appear to be delaminating and feel spongy in some areas.
So who is a qualified contractor other than Manager
That's
Smith?
I don't
That's been the
I
big
don't know if
question.
I'd even consider them to be a qualified contractor for something like this. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, you
How many
need,
skate parks
you
have
need
they
somebody
worked
who's
on?
put up skate parks, not just a regular.
Or even a framer, a good somebody who does rough framing even.
Right.
That's mostly what that is.
Any carpenter,
Yeah,
Okay.
licensed
builder. Yeah.
All right, maybe
You a
I'll get a
licensed
licensed
builder, Chaz?
carpenter to give it a look or
know
something
what?
and try to
I wonder. I talked to Al. I wonder if it would be possible to get like Decker Homes to sponsor the skate park. They've got how long would it take for one of their rough carpentry crews to go over there and rebuild that or fix that? A day? A day.
Yeah.
See if we can get either Decker or what's the other?
Black Oak,
Black Oak.
Bankowski.
Yep,
Yeah, Bankowski. That's the one I'm thinking of. But yeah, why don't we call to the local builders? Hey, we need a crew here for one day. Fix this.
Would we let them put their advertisements up all over the place?
Oh, yeah. They can hang a sign on the fence.
Yeah. Okay.
Skate park brought to you by.
Fair enough. All right, I'll reach out. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
still trying to find a way we're going to do it without
Yeah, no, I agree.
spending money or spending lots of money.
Right. All right, White Park. Anything else other than the backstops?
No, nothing specific new.
Okay, let me mark that down so I don't forget. Okay, Wheeler Preserve. As far as I know, everything's doing well over there. This Friday, the Green Ribbon Initiative, Oak Openings Green Ribbon Initiative, is going to be out there doing like an open house. It's part of their fall walkabout. They've got 2 other parks in Ohio that they're going to look at. People have signed up to do this, like a tour. And then at lunchtime, they're going to come over to us by about 12:15 at Wheeler Preserve, and I'll be walking through. So if you guys are available, Friday, if you're available, come on out.
Friday, what time?
Friday, 12:15 is where we're scheduled. They might get there a little early, might get there a little late, but 12:15 is the ballpark time. I will be out there. I'll walk them through. All right, that's it for Wheeler. Anything on Pocket Parks?
Samaria Park's not on there today for some reason.
Oh, my goodness. All right, Samaria, sorry.
I met with Brenda from Two Maids to Clean on Friday over at Samaria to discuss some things. And if I can get this to load, she gave me a small list of things that they had requested to help with the cleanings. I can't get it to load right now, but it was 4 to 6 new heads for the brooms, and then Mr. Clean Magic Eraser mops for mopping the floors. And she also said that we are going to need to supply our own toilet paper and paper towels starting, I believe, this coming week. But I thought,
They've been buying that and just billing us for it.
I don't even think they haven't even billed us for it. They've just been buying it.
Can you find out if she can do that?
So I can talk to her
Yeah.
about that. But I also even talked to her about she's supposed to check to see if their keys will open up the closets, and we can just stock them in bulk in there.
But not the furnace closet.
But that,
No, they could go, no, there's room in there. They just have to be done right. Whether somebody went over there, unlocked the furnace room, left it unlocked, and then a renter filled it with chairs.
Oh.
even if we need to pay her for shopping time, give her an hour a week for shopping time or something like that, none of us are going to go to Costco and buy boxes.
Oh, no, I was going to put
in charge of stocking.
I was going to put a work order in for it.
Yeah, that's not going to happen either. I would be very surprised if that would happen on a consistent basis.
Who cleans this building?
I was going to say.
Well, it wouldn't need to happen weekly. That's what I mean. We have the room.
They have a crew come in.
We have
The crew, does the crew use their supplies, or are their supplies
It's
in
the
here
same.
somewhere?
It's the same crew that used to do the halls. That does here. Oh, did they change recently? Because I know a few months ago it was. Okay.
ISD cleans in here, and I assume we stock for them.
Yeah, probably.
Is there a closet in the?
Because we could stock monthly. It
Is
doesn't
there a
need
closet
to
in
be
here
a
that we
weekly,
can-
or, I mean, it's honestly as busy. I mean, we're busy certain times of the year, but we have enough storage space to stock a year's supply of toilet paper and paper towels. At both buildings, because there is a significant amount of room in that furnace room. You just can't have anything within 3 feet of the furnace or the hot water tanks. So,
Well, it's worth looking into.
but I could ask Brenda about that as well, because that might just be.
I would imagine that she stocks, and if she's been doing ours for how many years now and bringing her own stuff, she probably does that for other people. And if it's a matter of her just giving us an invoice for the sundries, great, she should have been doing that all along.
That's what yeah. I mean, I thought we were supposed to be paying for the stuff to begin with.
Right.
So.
Yep. You're going to have that discussion with her?
Yeah, I'll talk to her.
All right. Now pocket parks. Aaron?
They look good. I went past Centennial today. Very clean. No debris from the tree. No toys. No nothing. All the others are just looking good. Yeah.
What was the status of that? Did we end up tearing that down?
No, it was on them.
Tearing it
It
down?
was on the neighbor.
What?
Tree at Centennial.
Oh, yeah, that was on the neighbor.
All right, comments from the public. Waiting patiently.
Gail Kane, 1056 West Temperance. Just so you guys know, when I get people for Adopt a Road, they're trying to keep the kids at least 9 years and up. So if I get groups that come to me about Adopt a Road and they're not quite old enough, I'm encouraging them to come to you to adopt a park, to sponsor it for cleanup during the summer months. So I do have one 4-H group that is possibly going to be helping at Samaria. So I've spoke to them about that because that's where they're based. The other thing is I don't know if any of you get the Monroe Evening News, but if you look in tonight's paper, Michigan is trying to shoot for as many areas in the state to promote night sky. So that would be something I thought maybe at Wheeler or Ansted would qualify for a night sky, at least trying to keep things down a little bit so it's not quite so lit up over there, to where we could possibly, in the future, you guys could encourage to have night sky programs through community ed or something like that would bring people out. Of course, this year we're fighting the mosquitoes in the daytime, not alone at night. So that's just a thought. And there's issues at all the parks, because I keep an eye on Car Park. I mean, I'm in downtown, so I see the kids over there late at night milling around and doing things. It's just a matter if they do anything that they get caught, or do anything that's bad enough that brings somebody else's attention to it. So it's not just the skate park, but yeah, that's a bad thing. And it's been a problem since day one they opened it. So, but there's been several people that have worked on that over the last 7 years per se. It's my friends, and they're going to donate their time and this and that. So it's always been a shoddy job every single time it's been done. So it just needs to be douched and start over. Thanks.
All right, thank you. All right, commissioners' comments.
Anything you guys need from me?
Not that I can think of. Anybody else?
Anything from the township? Nothing?
Our allowance.
Phew.
Yeah.
That already got approved.
Yeah. All right. Aaron, anything?
Just curious, so January is when we would have a meeting about like schedule and just stuff? Is that how we do it year on year?
Usually it's like, yeah, either December or January, we pick like the,
December to decide.
And then it takes effect in January?
Yes.
Okay.
So we want to discuss it in November.
Well, like
in December.
changing the day of these meetings possibly from Monday to any other day would be something I'd love to discuss, as well as like, is there a reason we do 2 a month rather than 1?
Paying bills.
yeah.
Because of the
Get
treasurer's
bills.
report, huh?
Right, right. And because it has to go from us to the board then, and so that's another couple of weeks. If we only did it once a month and they only meet, 2 weeks later or whatever, 3 weeks later, it's that much longer to get paid.
If we could get people to be okay with the net 60, it would work out.
With a net,
But we struggle to get people with a net 30.
Who do we actually have to approve?
with the
Doesn't-
cleaning crew
does it
and
not automatically pay?
The cleaning people, anytime we hire somebody for anything.
fair enough. I don't know. I guess as we get closer to the end of the year, just
Right.
once a month and non-Mondays are something.
It's
Not that I'm not happy to be here. I'll come here 5 days a week. If that's, but it's we're our agendas are getting increasingly
same salary,
streamlined.
at the same salary, hired.
Well, whatever. I mean, just I don't know. I mean, for now we're doing it, but let me know what you guys think. Maybe offline, whatever. But different days.
We can talk about it. Yeah, yeah, no problem.
Thursdays would be great.
Works for me.
See what other
Who's meeting? Yeah.
I know we're the last.
Nights
Yeah.
are available.
We're stuck with Monday because every other day something else is happening, right? But fair enough. Anyway,
Thursdays would only work for me for half the year.
All right, what else?
All right. Chris?
No, I get no comments.
Nothing? Okay. Just a reminder about Friday. If you're available, come on out at 12:15 to Wheeler. Chaz?
No, I'm still sorry, Bedford. Sorry that we can't do more.
All right. Now, we've got an issue with our next park meeting of Monday, October 9th. That's Columbus Day. Native American Day, what else do they call it? A couple of different things, but anyway.
What's the problem with it?
Do we still want to meet, is my question, I guess.
I mean, I wasn't
The
there that
township
day.
is closed, the township building is closed that day. We can still get in, but
I won't be here. I'm not available.
you're not available, okay,
I'll be here.
okay.
if it's happening, I'm 90% always. I think I got pretty good attendance. I never know though till it's close to the day, but
Right,
I don't
right.
care.
Okay.
That's good.
We'll assume it's going to work, and if Andrew can be here, and I can let you know ahead of time,
Well, I mean, I'll probably be here. 1, 2, 3, the three of us.
as long as we got 3 and have a quorum, we're in good space. Okay, so we'll keep October 9th on the agenda. I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye?
Aye.
All right.